Well, hello and welcome back to Autocraft Season 4 with me, Tomby92. We are stood in front of this absolutely beautiful build that we put together last episode. What do you think of it? Let me know in the comments. Doesn't it just look an absolutely beautiful build in the background? Now, last episode we placed somewhat 300,000 blocks. So I think today we could probably do with a little bit of break from placing blocks. And instead, we're going to be out here placing lava blocks, and well, why? I don't really know. No, we are setting up the Autocraft map district. We are some 10,000 blocks out, and last episode I kind of spoke about doing like a little merch area within my build, and it kind of got me thinking, well, what if we don't do merch? What if we do some album art? We spoke about last episode how Arctic Monkeys are probably my favourite band around, and well, they have one of my favourite albums, and that is AM, and AM happens to have a very simple yet black album cover. So that is today's aim. We are going to build a couple of album covers. I say a couple, I may already be getting ahead of myself there. We'll see how long it takes. But also, whilst I'm putting this together, how about we go and check out some of our shops and see if they're making any progress. It's been some time since we've been here, and there are quite a number of new shops. But first off, I think we need to go and see if we have any profits in our own store, which is the Raid store over here. So, wow, holy moly, I wasn't expecting this. Okay, wow. Anything over this side? Oh yeah, a little bit. Okay, so the emeralds are popular. Let's see if totems have sold. We've got one sale, another one there. Okay, so I have, wow, and a diamond block. So how much is that? That's like what, 100 near enough 140 off the top of my head off of our shop here. Now what I want to do is go and invest that into all these shops around here. Now there's a couple I don't know if they're spoilers, so we'll head off first into the flower shop, which I know is Calvin's doing, which of course is absolutely beautiful because of course it's a Calvin build. But there are a few things in here that we're after. First up, we're going to take some of this new stuff. So what is this? How much is this? Is there a price? 1 diamond for 24. So I think we're going to take 2, 4, 6, 7, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's the picture pods paid for. Then we have these guys, so the torch flowers. I'm not going to buy the flowers, so I've bought the seeds. We'll buy these seeds as well, so let's just buy a whole stack of those across the top. And now in the future I will most definitely be needing black dye, and these are quite expensive, I have to admit. I thought, given Lazy's Wither Rose farm, I thought they'd be a little bit cheaper, but we're going to take a whole row. I want to try and invest as many of these diamonds that we've just made from our store across everyone else's and share the wealth. The store that we're after is up here. We are after the wool farm, which once again is a Calvin build, but what we got, 1 diamond for a stack. Now we are going to need a fair amount of wool for don't want to fall down there, for our map art this episode. So I'm going to take as much as this is. What's that? 12. So, and I'm also going to take white because I have got a second in mind, so that's 10. What have we got over here? Jinx's temporary redstone. Oh, okay. And a prismarine shop. Oh, okay. Now what is in here? Is there anything for sale in here yet? Okay, well, remember a little while ago we did get a voucher from Jinx for her redstone store, so hopefully we'll come back when that is stocked. But my oh my, this shopping district is coming together very, very nicely. Now speaking of progress, over at our industrial area over here, I got bored of placing lava blocks, so I've been and built myself this stone generator here, and this is it's quite a simple. It's built this stone generator over here, which is quite a simple contraption, And basically there's a clock here. If I unlock these, and you get pushed from side to side. I've got a haste beacon just here running, and you know, you'll get pushed from side to side and all your stuff goes into storage at the bottom here. Now I have been here for quite some time, and I have more than enough to populate the map district. And populate the map district we have managed to put together 2 chunks ready for some map art. And yeah, I say I really got bored of placing the lava. You can kind of see where that happened with these blocks on the outside. But I set myself up a nice little schematic of a chunk of stone and just went and filled it in. It didn't take anywhere near as long as I envisioned it probably would have done to contemplate getting through all that lava. We've got some bit of sugarcane going so we can produce some maps around here. I'm ready to fill out this chunk here with our first map for today. So should we hit a time lapse? So who'd have thought, after starting this episode by saying we need a break from placing blocks, that, well, we have this going on in the background, and I placed all the stone to put together the map area. Well, yeah, me, I'm a fool. Yep, I just don't know how to give myself a break. So I'm gonna pop on my wings and let's see what this looks like from the air. I've got my map in my hand so we can check that out in just a moment, but here we go. There you go. What an album. AM by the Arctic Monkeys, an absolutely incredible album, and I have my copy of it here, which is an unlocked copy, and I have already put together a few copies of the map here which are locked so people can buy these. We can put together our little merchandise store inside my build, and but it's also a new tunnel created in Starter Town for displaying things. So why not, let's put some map art up in there and point them in the direction of our store and see if we get any takers. Now I do have plans for another map over here. We have our resources, but I'm going to save that as a surprise until we get that up and running. So shall we just So here is the Starter Town tunnel, which sits under Dune's base, and if you follow it all the way through, it goes to spawn. And this is something that Onky has put together for us on the server, and it's very nice using bamboo and a yellow glazed terracotta and the cherry blossom trees, cherry blossom leaves, and oh, I guess and the trees too. But then over here is my display, and you may notice album number 2. And album number 2 is from a Manchester band called the Cortinas, and this is their debut album called St. Jude. They've since gone on to release maybe 5, maybe 6 more albums. They're another one of my favourite bands I've seen many times live. But what we have here, you might remember from last episode, we put together a little stage in our base, and well, I've tried to recreate it, but we've added some arm stands to be the people. And I think that's really important because, well, we've got this kind of example display here with our heads, but here we need to kind of figure out, you know, we need to tell people what it is over here. I've also got a replica guitar which is in our base as well, so we've put one of those. So now hopefully people will recognize this is ours, but how else can we make it look like it's ours other than putting our heads on it? And well, I think to do that we're going to have to head back outside and see how good my bow and arrow shooting is. Set our spawn and see, we need what, 4 heads, so take our armor off, and nice view of my legs. Where did it go? Ow. Oh yeah, I'm on fire. There we go. Alright, that's head number 1. I'm going to go and get 3 more heads and we can put them on our display. 4 heads later, in my inventory here, we can go and stick them on. And as the death message says, don't forget to subscribe to TomB92. The heads are in place, and after some statue book magic, we have the Tom Band, and they are trying to encourage people to head to our base so they can buy these map arts. And over at our main base, we have this guy looking to sell music, and he's got the album art at the background here, and yeah, ready to sell. So for all the auto crafters who want some map art, come and head over. And you may notice it in the background over there. Well, that's a new addition to the base here, and we have a jukebox. Now I'm not going to pay my own jukebox, so let's head through here, and we're going to use the magic button, and we're going to go. Now some of you may already recognise this. This is Arctic Do I Want to Know? And if you paid attention earlier to the time lapse, you may have noticed there was some guitar over the time lapse. Something new for this episode. That was me playing guitar. I was playing the Arctic Do I Want to Know? And hopefully, I'm saying this, and hopefully YouTube copyright doesn't go, you're not allowed that on your video. But yeah, we have tried something new. We tried a number of new things this episode. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe to the video, and I look forward to seeing you all next time.